Hi, I wanted to ask about digital currency. You've previously said a few times that you think it's important for the US to get a central bank digital currency right rather than be first. But with countries like China moving very quickly on CBDC, I was wondering what you think the risks are of moving too slow on digital currency.
Right. So I think the first thing to say is that we feel an obligation to understand the technology and all of the policy issues very, very well. Central bank digital currencies are now possible, and we're going to see some of them around the world. And we need to understand whether that's something that would be a good thing for the people that we serve. How would it work in our system? And there's some very, very difficult questions to answer, but I think we are engaged in a serious program to understand both the technology and the policy issues. I would say this: we're the world's reserve currency, and that means that the dollar is used in transactions all around the world far more than any other currency, and that's because of our rule of law, our democratic institutions, which are the best in the world, our economy, our industrious people, all the things that make the United States the United States. That's why we're the reserve currency. And, of course, we have open capital accounts, which is essential if you're going to be the reserve currency. So those are the factors that make us the reserve currency. I'm less concerned that another country might have a digital currency. First, ask yourself the question, does that mean that if you were a company that's doing international business, would you then suddenly start to use that currency to do your international transactions, or would you still do them in dollars, which is what everyone does? And I'm not so concerned about that. I am really concerned about getting it right. It is a tricky set of questions that we have to navigate in a world where we already have, remember, a highly evolved payment system. We have FedNow and other immediately available funds. Pretty soon, everybody will be able to do what people do in other parts of the world, which is just use their phone to make immediately available payments all the time. It'll be normal. And what would be the role of a central bank digital currency in that kind of an environment? Far more important to get it right than it is to do it fast or feel that we need to rush to reach conclusions because other countries are moving ahead. I mean, the currency that's being used in China is not one that would work here. It's one that really allows the government to see every payment it's used for which it is used in real time. It's much more to do with things that are happening within their own financial system than it is, I think, to do with the global, sort of global competition.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.